Dad, how has training these past few months changed your life?
It made me feel better. I am more flexible, and I'm able to do things that I couldn't do before.
What would be an example of
Even
that?
minor chores like squatting and then trying to get up, or bending forward to pick up objects.
Yeah.
And then I noticed also my strength when I had to buy the dog food and carry this 50-pound bag and put it in my jeep. I've lost 17 or 18 pounds.
That's crazy. Mom, how has training changed your life? And can you explain what condition you were in before you came to the gym?
I always was very physical. I was always moving. Exercise was always a part of my life. In my younger years, I would ride my bike 15 miles. I ended up hurting myself a year and a half ago. I fell out of tree stand, destroyed my shoulder, my sternum, has a plate, 10 screws, and I did rehab for 4 months. And when I started in April over here, this is what I could put my arm up to. And this is after 4 months of rehab. And I still work full time, pulling on patients. And right now, I can put more on my legs.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give him a flex too? Because you've run a lot of muscle in your arms too.
Oh, yeah.
A year post-surgery. That's crazy. Uncle Paul, how has the training changed your life, and how were you before the gym?
First off, I get to get out of my house 1 day a week. Before I started coming to the gym, I would do minor exercise, but about 11, 12 years ago, I broke my pelvis in half, shattered my arm right here. So I got about 4 feet of steel and about 36 to 40 screws in there. It really changed me. Now I'm more mobile. I'm not scared to do anything. And I got 10 grandchildren, and I like to interact with them, play with them, and have fun with them, and it allows me to do it. Instead of just being on the sofa all the time, I have a lot more energy.
Paul, I feel like you're probably in the biggest position to say, I'm hurt, it's too late because you have a shattered pelvis, you have all these injuries. What would you tell someone in your same position when they say, I'm just this way, it's too late, I'm too old?
I always try to stay active and not want to be classified as disabled. But I see so many people that just give up, sit down, next thing you know, they're 300 pounds. And they can't move or nothing. Move every day. Get up and do something. Drink plenty of fluids and just move.
And you're a physician and you're the oldest in this room and on this couch. So you have way more experience than the rest of us. What would you say would be something, if you've seen someone 20 years old saying, I just don't have time. How important would you tell them moving and eating well is for the longevity of their life?
It's been already written about that. Physical activity, regardless of whether or not it's stretching, because a lot of people say that stretching has more benefit than even some of the other things we do. But the combination of the stretching and the strength, they definitely increase your lifespan, particularly if you are regular about it. I cannot tell you how many times I've just wanted to find an excuse not to come and do it. Eventually, I was looking forward to come because I felt better in spite of all the other problems that I had.
You are in your 60s. It's not known for women to prioritize strength training. How do you feel about it now that you've done it? I know you were maybe a little bit more on the cautious side when it came to lifting weights, and how do you feel about it now that you've got some experience under your belt?
I feel like I don't have that fear as much.
Yeah.
Because before I started working out, you can ask him, and you can ask him, and you can ask him. I walked around like this. Like they literally called me chicken wing, okay? I was so scared for someone to hit my arm because I suffered so much. The day that I could lift my arm and shave under my arm, I called him in the bathtub. Hey baby, I can shave under my arm.
I love that.